ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages around the world. Another episode of Tyler Bryan Hour here for you today, episode 37. We did have a special guest, but he's a mission in action. So I pray for my bro. I hope he all right. There's a chance that he can still hop on the podcast, but we shall see if he's.
Hey, either way, the show gotta go
on.
We still got shit to talk about.
We do. That is the co-host, Tyler. You want to say something to the people since you already talking?
Hello, people. It is your man, your co-host, Tyler the Libra, a.k.a. Tyler Pink Floyd, a.k.a. TTL.
It don't ring.
It don't ring?
No, we can work on that one. Maybe Tyler Floyd. Tyler
Floyd.
Tyler Pink.
It actually sounds like a ring name. It sounds like
Tyler Pink Floyd.
Right? But
it don't sound like you would spell it like pink. Like it almost sounds like you would spell it like some exotic way, so pink could be different.
I don't even know, like pink, like with two, like 2C. I don't know.
Pink.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you can't.
Shit, I don't even know. But anyway, yeah. Episode 36. Episode
37.
37. You know, all this shit is starting to run together now, like, because we're almost.
I'm just upset that I said it was episode 37. You said 36.
Yeah, I wasn't listening. So like, we're almost pushing 40.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to get to 40. You should leave likes, comments, and all that stuff on it.
Farm would text and literally FaceTime me right as we're
working. Shout out to Fawn.
I'll get back to him later.
It is your boy Be Heard here, aka Brian, aka Prince, aka all that stuff. This is probably one of our uglier
it might be
intros.
There's a lot of stuff that has gone on, and there's a lot of stuff that will go on as far as this entire episode will occur to. So
yeah, be sure to, you know what I'm saying, enjoy the podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, or I guess Apple Podcasts, wherever you enjoy it. We just grinding, man. We just grinding. Also, I'm an Amazon affiliate, so you know what I'm saying, you need to buy something from Amazon, that's your boy, so I can make that money. Speaking of money,
so hold on. So you're making money, but you're not sending like discounts or whatever.
I can't.
You are sending. So this is really about you just getting paid, right?
I mean, it's no harm, no foul, because if you're already ordering something from Amazon, if you order from me, I make money.
Okay, but why would I make you money?
Because you're my friend, and it doesn't hurt you at all. Is this the same thing as like if I was to work at a store? Like if I was to work at a record shop and you bought, I would still make money off that because I get commission usually.
Yeah, but I don't think I would want you having commission off the shit that I buy. I'm just kidding. Like that.
Man, it's a good thing that there's not fucking cameras yet. Because the face I just made, I like made a Denzel Washington just kind of looked inside like, this thing serious.
It was like some shit off a training day.
Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, I mean, affiliate marketing is dope. But it's other things too. Like, just because I do it with Amazon, I don't know. Like, there are promo codes on there, and like I can give people discounts, but it's such specific niche things that, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, sorry, Amazon, cover your ears. I don't think anyone buying that shit anyway. Like, some of the shit I've seen is like it's like take for instance, like Coca-Cola and Pepsi is some off-brand shit, some off-brand pop. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Who's buying Coca-Cola through Amazon?
I'm just trying to give an example. It's not. Like, it was literally the example I just thought of on top of my head.
I got drunk as hell one night. Literally, completely obliterated, folks. And I decided to go out on my whim and say, you know what? My favorite candy bar is like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I love them since I was a kid, since I was a teenager, and into young adulty. I have always enjoyed Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And anytime Peanut Butter Cups wants to sponsor us, let us know so we can get free shit. And send that shit all to me because I don't know if you're a Reese's fan, but
I don't mind.
But anyway,
and no, send a check too. No fuck a free shit. I want a check.
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, completely utterly obliterated one night, and I decided to buy. I almost decided to buy 10 pounds worth of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups off Amazon.
Yeah, that's too much. That's a lot.
And just stick them in my freezer. Matter of fact, probably like around like the summertime of last year, I literally had two different like packages of Reese's peanut butter cups, and both of them were stuffed in that refrigerator just for like preservation.
I guess they are better cold. I would say, I don't know.
I don't know why I like stuff. I don't know why I like candy bars cold, but like
I can
it's
see.
not out of the norm that somebody wouldn't do that.
I can see it being good. I would say like I have like
Twix are the best.
I see. I didn't been meant to peep to that, but I would try it because I was gonna say Twix, Snickers, and like Heath bars. Those are like my top three.
I've never had a Heath bar in my entire fucking life.
Well, I'm sure you had toffee before.
I've had toffee, but I've never had a Heath bar.
It's probably the best thing.
Shit?
Yeah, that's what a Heath bar is.
What the fuck is toffee anyway?
I think it's
Ground up nuts.
No, I want to say it's like chocolate.
It's almost the same thing as like peanut brittle. Have you ever had peanut brittle before? My mom loves
Yeah, but no, not this.
It has the same type of like taste to it, I guess. Like
a little less. It's not as dense. Like
Yeah.
peanut brittle. Fuck around, crack a tooth on peanut.
Yeah, I got two cavities from peanut brittle.
I
one time
believe
when
it.
I was like 10. So,
And I think they it's like sugar too that they put on there. But like toffee, actually I want to look it up. I think it's like I want to say it's like coffee and chocolate. I honestly think it's something along those lines. I don't know if it's coffee beans or it's a type of coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like this is TBH science right here. So don't.
Right, we're trying to do some investigation on this stuff.
The kind of firm or hard candies are. I can't read today or talk. A kind of firm or hard candy that softens when sucked or chewed on, made by boiling together sugar and butter, often with other ingredients adding flavoring. Yeah, I guess I didn't really give.
It doesn't really give too much.
It's not the answer you would look for when you think of like chocolate and things of that nature. But honestly, yeah, I love Heath. Heath is really good. What's sad though is like we didn't even utilize the great segue I had when I was talking about money earlier. But it's the stimulus have got signed. Joe Biden has actually signed it earlier than Friday when he was supposed to originally. And
Daddy Biden.
Moneybag Joe, that's what I'm calling him. But the only
the Biden bucks.
The only thing that really sucks though is I already know some people that are getting their stimulus now and access to the stimulus now, not just getting them, access to them, and they have them. So
I got friends that already spent it. Like
the fact that it's already gone is kind of nuts. Tyler, when Moneybag Joe sends you your money, what are you planning on doing with it?
Paying off my credit card and saving up for like the next spot that I'm going to be located at.
I feel that. Yeah, you gonna use the whole thing?
Fuck yeah, I gotta use the whole thing. I ain't getting shit from tax return. I don't owe money.
How'd you owe?
My mom has to owe too, and I think it's because like I don't know. I have to tell her. I have to ask her about it because like she has to owe, but I never really went into detail on that.
Wait, do you not file your own taxes?
She really what?
You don't file your own taxes?
Nope.
Who files your taxes?
Not H&R Block, but I got a aunt that does our taxes.
I guess it would save you money, but maybe I don't know. Not to say like don't trust your aunt, but like I feel like you should know. Are you 1 or 0 when it comes to like when you first fill out a job? Basically, it's like how much taxes do you let them take? If you're
I remember
1,
I fucked up 1 year and put like 0.
No,
like 1.
Yeah, 1 is like basically they barely take shit out, and then 0 is like they take the most.
If you want more on your tax return, you put 0. But if you want like more on your everyday, on your bi-weekly or weekly check, whatever you get.
But then if you put 1, that's how you owe more when it comes to taxes. I put 0. I always put 0.
I fucked up and put 1.
Ah, see, I can't do that. But you should be able to change that. Because then you're going to be in the same situation as you was this year if you don't change that now.
Yeah, I gotta look into that. I'm not really savvy when it comes to finances, obviously. I just buy what I want, spend what I want. Basically, I've gotten more smarter with my money. I spend the shit that I need. Like right now, I need food in the house because have you seen our refrigerator?
Live on there, looking at the food. That's going to lie. It's course in there.
Yeah, Brent's course. Yeah, that's there. That's been there. Whenever he wants to whenever he wants to come back again, or I will send it to him and he can pay me. Just saying, it's gotta get drunk once in a while.
Yeah, that's crazy that you owe. So last year, like 2019's taxes, I didn't pay my student loans, so they ended up taking my income tax. And when I took my income tax, I didn't pay it off H&R Block because I usually just have H&R Block take their money out as they filling out my stuff. So doing all that, I owed H&R Block. So basically I had to pay off H&R Block, and then I had to basically get on this probation thing for student loans. But I was able to get my income tax this year, so I'm kind of in a good spot. And I always have them take 0. Even when I had 2 jobs, I had them take 0. It's just because with YouTube and Twitch, for those of you who don't know, anyone that wants to be a content creator or anything like that, if you make money off of YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, Facebook gaming, anything, when you're technically a freelance digital, you're a freelancer, right? You don't whatever you get as far as money goes. Say if you get $100, they give you the $100. You're basically responsible for your own taxes. So if you make a lot of money, you want to save at least a good 20 to 25% of that money so you can pay it back in taxes. That's why I always try to counterbalance it so that way I don't owe as much or I'm not screwed when it comes to the IRS. Because the IRS is scary. The IRS is the only place where you could owe them niggas money, not know how much you owe them niggas money. And then say if you're you owe them $142.07. If you give them niggas $142.06, you could go to jail for that. Just because you don't owe them as much as that. That shit's scary to me. That's why I'm just take as much taxes as you want so I don't owe y'all niggas shit. Especially if I mess up with the Twitch thing or the YouTube thing. And now, like I said, I'm doing the Amazon affiliate thing. So that's another freelance digital thing. I might owe a lot of people money, so I don't want to do that. I'm trying to pay as much as I can up front so I don't owe people money.
I see how they be doing celebrities with as far as the IRS goes. Can you imagine the normal Joes like us?
Mm-hmm. And the celebrities be owing a bunch too. They be like 3-4 million. Good God. So the previous stimulus, I was able to do something fun and exotic with, but this last stimulus, it's not going to be the case. It's not going to be the case at all. My car is a walking death machine.
Is it?
Yeah. I need brakes, all 4 brakes.
Shit, that's accurate for you.
I need, my car is old as shit. And it has over 200 miles.
So actually, if you would have got a Dodge, you wouldn't have brakes.
Yeah. Dodge would have been broken down by now. But.
What Dodge? Mine ain't.
Yeah, okay.
You got a foreign car.
Okay. Yeah, I have to do a lot of work to the car. So I had to pay my dad $300 because actually it was funny too. Because I had to get work on the car and I didn't have the money at the time. And then I borrowed some money from my dad. Then
don't be borrowing money from my dad.
I will beat you the fuck up. We're not doing this today. I will beat you the fuck up. We're not doing this. Anyway, I had borrowed money from him and then I was paying him back weekly, but then life happened because it was my birthday, then it was his birthday, then my grandparents' birthday, then Christmas happened, so then I had to pay Christmas. Basically, it was I couldn't pay him his money back because, life happened. But what I'm going to do with the stimulus is I'm going to give him his $300. I hate this nigga. I really do. And then I'm going to pretty much use the $1,100 on the car. If I don't use the $1,100 on the car, I'm going to upgrade the mic so we can get that crisp A1 sound. I don't know why he keeps clicking that pen. And yeah, so the podcast, paying back my dad, and the car. Nothing fun that I get to use my money on. But
what does your dad get to use his money on? I want to know about that.
I don't think he's getting the stimulus, but I think they just raised up the how much you make a year to where you can get one.
Damn, he don't get no stimulus
because he's in the highest tax bracket. My dad make a lot of money. So yeah,
he need to give me some money.
No, he's gonna kill you. That's right. You talking hella spicy.
He owe me money.
No, he don't.
I'm IRS him. I'm just kidding.
My dad, you why is Tyler talking so spicy? I'm I don't know. I don't know. He's just
no, that's not talking spicy.
I'm like, he's like, I'm gonna fuck him up. And I was like, I know he will. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know why he taught us to act so special. Because he hears this. He's like, what's this nigga thinking? Like, it's the same little nigga. Like, that nigga's yelling at me. I'm like, bro, I don't know why I don't know. It's fucking weird. I don't know, Dad. Speaking of niggas that out of character and acting unlike themselves, St. Patty's Day. What are your thoughts and opinions on the holiday or like celebrating the holiday?
You know what I thought about? I honestly don't think that, as far as my memory goes, I do not think that I have been legal age for a St. Patrick's Day on a weekend. Does that make sense? I know it's a lot to take in. Like, has there been a weekend where we have had St. Patty's Day? I feel like there might have been one, but I can't remember. Might have been a couple, actually.
Yeah, because I feel like...
Because I don't remember myself getting completely obliterated on St. Patrick's Day. And I would know.
I felt like last year was like...
Did it fall on a weekend?
Yeah, because I remember that like bullshit that last year, like everybody thought 2020 was going to be a movie because there was like, I think Valentine's Day was on Fridays, Christmas was on Friday or some shit. Like,
if it does, nobody do shit. It was fucking COVID.
That is true.
So...
That's true.
What bar was open? Well,
because what I remember is... Because, like, everybody was talking about this COVID anniversary or whatever. I don't know. I always thought that was weird that, like, even in death, in, like, sadness, like, it's still technically an anniversary. Like, shouldn't there be another name for it? I would feel like.
What, COVID?
No, not COVID. I'm talking about, like how they say, like, how, like, somebody's death is, like, the 50th anniversary of this person dying or something. Why is it still an anniversary when I thought it was supposed to be, like, anniversaries were supposed to be good things?
No. Anniversaries can be death. They could be.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was. That just sounds weird to me. That you would use the same word and vein of something good as something bad.
Well, would you say death date?
I'd rather.
Angel date? Yeah.
I think that sounds better than saying anniversary. Because anytime I say anniversary, I think of something happy. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I
started. This my dad's birthday. My pop's birthday is literally 10 days from now.
Oh wow! I didn't think about that.
So yeah, you would be 56. God damn, you'd be not 56. You'd be 66 this year.
That would have been a blessing for him to reach. But I guess last year was COVID, so shit. Maybe you are right. I don't know, because I feel like I definitely, at least in college, like went out for like St. Patty's Day. I think even for like the UFC event when I went to Kansas City, I felt like that was around St. Patrick's Day, and I was like that theme. So I felt like I went out a few times around that holiday. I actually never knew what the fuck we were celebrating on St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, excuse my French if I butchered it, I guess.
What did you just say?
I said, I don't even know what the fuck we're celebrating on St. Patrick's Day.
What do we celebrate? What do black people celebrate on St. Patrick's Day? I guess the same thing white people celebrate it with, getting plastered. I get plastered like the ceiling. But that's on every weekend. It was. I don't drink as much anymore, people. I've quit, kind of.
Because I feel like a few times that I've been...
You don't drink, period.
I do. I do. I
just get plastered.
No, I do. I was going to say, a few times I have been. Fucking St. Patrick's Day, like around this time.
I've seen more times you getting sick in high school than you actually getting sick and plastered
you're forgetting.
In adulthood.
Well, yeah, you're forgetting is one, I don't go out downtown. So you wouldn't see me downtown. Then on top of that,
But I would see you anywhere else. Like, would you go to?
But that's what I'm saying.
Hold
on.
Out in like West Des Moines or something.
Yeah.
Anything but downtown.
Yeah.
So that's basically been the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're in there. We're good people. All right. I know Brian's MO now.
But you
don't take him anywhere on court, grants.
Why do you keep bringing up this? Y'all niggas don't know us. Don't worry about these areas. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, like you haven't seen me because like anytime that I've really gone out, I've been fucked up. I was at college.
What about East Village? That's crazy. That's basically not downtown.
It's not.
Technically, it's not downtown.
I wouldn't drive there.
It's an area downtown.
I wouldn't drive there.
It's more calm, cool, relaxed than fucking Grand or Court.
I know, but I said I wouldn't drive there. I would drive to West Des Moines because like I've worked there.
You drove to East Village before.
I know, but I'm saying I would drive there. Like I would drive there to go out and be in there because I'm saying I've worked in the area, like literally that area twice. I had 2 jobs out there, so that's what I'm saying. I'm just used to that area. I could park there, and that's not an issue. But what I'm saying is like the times that I've been plastic and I've been fucked up was like I was at universities or college, and then in Arizona. Arizona was scary because I was dolo. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking to get that fucked up in Arizona. But, yeah, that's only times.
Imagine being hot as hell Arizona and being plastered in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, luckily for me, it was like 90 to 80.
You gotta have nothing but house parties with some AC. I'd be damned if I'm outside drinking in like 100 some degree weather.
It's not fun.
Go pass the fuck out. You might as well just lay there.
Not fun, especially when it's like you ain't got no shoulder room. Like it's just all elbows.
It's like being in a fucking sauna.
Pretty much. That's exactly it.
Except everybody's.
Okay, let me ask you this: are you celebrating this St. Patrick's?
Fuck no, I'm not celebrating the St. Patrick's Day. I'm not going out and celebrating St. Patrick's Day. First of all, it's on a weekend. It's on a weekday. People have work. And second of all, I got everything. I got the alcohol that I need here. I'm looking at it right now.
You have to work that day?
Fuck yeah, I have to work that day. What are we talking about? Who has St. Patrick's Day off?
Me and a lot of other people. I actually might have plans.
Bar restaurant.
That's true. But
I'm essential. Basically.
Well, I mean,
people need their glass.
Yeah, I guess it's true. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go out. I might do something. But I used to hate, actually, speaking of St. Patrick's Day, I used to hate that shit when we was kids. And niggas would pinch you, or like people would pinch you because, oh, you ain't got green on.
You ain't got green on.
Pinch me today.
Don't fucking come up to me and pinch me.
Look.
If you pinch me.
Grown man, little kid. I can't stop. Look, don't pinch me on Wednesday.
Okay, when we were in high school, okay, I tolerate it. All right, I get it, but at the same time, I didn't have any fucking green on. I literally didn't have any green. Noted, our school had green, but I didn't have any fucking green. I never had anything green. Now, forest green is literally one of my favorite colors.
I'll rock some green. But yeah, fam, don't touch me. I might have to put a nigga in a headlock or something like that. Don't pinch me, don't touch me.
Recliner.
Just be laid out. That's great. Yeah, so if you do end up celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
I just see it right now. Grown ass man and Mickey's or Annie's or whatever.
You just keep indicting. They don't pay us, man. Fuck them places. They don't pay us, and I don't want niggas that are pinpoint
somebody completely obliterated. Just being like, hey, where's your green at? Dude, if you don't shut the fuck.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And if anything,
white dude too.
If anything, it's gonna.
His friends are gonna be like,
all right, we know what you pay. Everybody who's here from here knows exactly what you pay. This nigga trying to go in detail. I started to feel like you started talking about the nigga. Oh my god! Because it actually, because never mind. I'm about to indict myself. I was about to talk about the nigga's friend. I know exactly what we're talking about. Anyway. Speaking of St. Patrick's Day and it being around March Madness, there's a chance that Duke might not be in the tournament, which will be actually crazy. And
Duke?
yeah.
I thought they were.
Well, because they had that COVID scare, so that they couldn't play in the ACC tournament.
As far as their record goes,
and their record's kind of they're kind of ass.
They might as well just throw in the towel.
Fam, don't hear this, but they were kind of cheeks, bro. They were kind of cheeks this year. I mean, but if it would be weird to not have them in the tournament, so hopefully, I guess they get in. And they're saying that Iowa, even though they just lost to Illinois, Iowa and Drake have a shot to go far, which would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of crazy if Drake Bulldogs actually go really far.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It'd be dope though. I mean, I want to say it's weird how like each of the 4 like major Iowa teams had a shot to go pretty far in the NCAA tournament. They always go to like the Sweet 16, the ones that are supposed to be there. So hopefully one of them go to the Elite 8 or Final 4 to say that they fucking did it.
I'd be ecstatic.
Yeah, that would be lit. That'd be good for the city too. But we shall see. Anything else you wanted to add about March Madness? Or
I never do March Madness as far as my bracket goes.
I always used to, but then like my bracket would get fucked up.
I know for a fact my bracket get fucked because my mom's bracket be getting fucked every year. It's
always like that one team that like, all right, they're shooing to win. Nope, they're the first niggas to get upset. And you're like, bro, why? Why did y'all niggas chose chaos today? But actually, what's funny too is like I don't know if it's gonna be like $20 or $40. I'm gonna bet on every first round game, all the fucking underdogs. And I know what you're thinking. It's probably gonna lose more money than a game, but who knows? If the underdogs are like plus 500 or 900, that's gonna be good money. And I'm gonna do it because it's March Madness and there's always upsets. So even if there's only like 1 or 2 upsets, it's a major upsets to where say I spend $40 on it and I come out 100 or whatever. That's a dub in my eyes.
I don't like losing money. That's the thing about it. I really don't.
I mean,
even $40. $40 is covering the gas tank that's outside.
But like the way I've always looked at it was, no matter how you slice it, you're losing money technically in anything you do.
If anything, I'd rather lose money in bills. I can tolerate that, but if I'm just gambling.
Honestly, I can't. I hate fucking paying bills. I'll pay them, but especially like today. Like this is why I was kind of concerned, and I didn't know if we were gonna do a podcast because like, all right, in our area, well, like where Tyler used to live, I still live at the crib, but like our power went out all the way out. Your street, my street, like
all of the north side is out.
It was out.
For what?
When I left, I just went the fuck off. I don't know what happened. I don't know if somebody hit the main power surge.
Some stupid shit. Somebody at that old part hit the power.
Probably because like our whole shit was just black. I was just like, damn. And I was like, oh, that's tough. I'm about to go to Tyler's. Deuces.
Dude, that's why I can't live back at the north side anymore.
Yeah, because usually, like, I think I texted my mom and she said we have power now because I have been over here for like a little while because we was waiting on our guests. But yeah, like we usually last 2 times we lost power. Like I want to say we lost power for 2 days. We lost
the
power
shit that's
for like
crazy
12
is
hours.
that like the shit that's crazy is that like we're always the first to lose power in that Highland Park area. Literally, we're always the first to lose some fucking power.
That's true.
Even when it's not even snowing or it's not even bad, I'll just be like,
that's what's crazy.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that like I always used to know because like there's a power post right like literally 2 houses down from us. So whenever I hear that, boom, like, that's why I know shit's about to go off.
Oh my god, that's funny. But that's I was trying to think like why the fuck did I even bring it up? It's because of the bills. Like, see, that's the type of shit, like, right there.
Apparently, nobody on the north side was paying the bills.
But that's the type of shit I hate is, like, bro, like, I still got to pay the internet and cable bill. My nigga, I'm not getting, like, an hour, 2 hours at a time.
They're not come up on the damn bill account.
And that's what sucks.
At least an hour.
They still be charging me a whole day's worth of internet.
They damn well better best not be charging that.
And then that's why
what the fuck was I doing in this hour? You know?
I'm like, man, this shit sucks. And
disgusting.
Like, it's just trash, honestly.
Fucking me.
But that's
fucking all the internet users gonna be like, all right, don't use us then. Fuck. LTE, use your shit.
Pretty much. And like, yeah, I think that's why I always looked at it as a loss because like, and then I can gain more. Like I can't gain nothing for paying the bills, but I mean, obviously, you know, food, electricity, all that jazz.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not saying it's not important, but like with gambling, like I could end up paying more. I mean, that's what's funny too. Is like every time I won in gambling, I usually try to pay something off. It's very.
Can you win me $400 so I can pay off this credit card a little bit?
I mean, I'm gonna need some money to play with, but yeah, probably.
All right, cool. I'll give you like 100 if you can flip that.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Hey, you gotta be able to flip it. Don't come back with no $40.
I can flip it. I just 400 is just that might be a little tough. That might be a little all day big, but I can flip it. I can do what it do.
I'm trusting. 21 years is gone. This is the first time I may have to trust this man with money.
What?
With my money.
I'm always good with money. This nigga said trust. Wow. Noticeable free agent signings: J.J. Watt going to the Arizona Cardinals. That kind of came out of left field, but it's interesting. Makes sense with DeAndre Hopkins. They got a young team. I think if they draft well, they're gonna be super scary. Not to mention, we don't know if Jimmy G is going to be in San Francisco. We don't know if Russell Wilson's going to be in Seattle. We really don't know what the Rams are going to be with Matt Stafford. So
they're saying if they could find the right situation and they can move some pieces, Russ might be going to Chicago.
As a former, like you fucked with that team in some sort of capacity, what do you think about that move? I think that's a good move because Chicago needs some help. Like they need all the help they can get. If I'm being honest, they need a quarterback. Not saying Trubisky's terrible, but he's not what they need. He's kind of like fitting that stigma of Bears quarterbacks, where they're just the professional handoffers and shit else.
Is he better than Drew Lock?
No.
So you gotta be shitting me.
Drew Lock's better.
No, he is not.
That's how is he not? What does he do better? Because his arm's sorry. At least Drew could throw. Drew was more athletic.
Drew was throwing picks. That man makes entirely too many mistakes.
How many mistakes does he make?
Look at his interception ratio this year.
Do you not know that Daniel Jones makes a lot of mistakes too?
Well, we're not talking about D Dimes right now. We're not talking about him. We are talking about
take that nickname.
Bears. We are talking what?
You need to take that nickname.
Disgusting.
How many picks that nigga threw? Talking about some.
He's still learning.
Nigga, how long is it gonna take you to learn? It's over. Like shit. What? How long is it gonna take you to learn?
But
anyway, and if you don't get it,
anyway, with that, as far as Tampa Bay goes, as far as our defending and reigning champs in the NFC South,
our defending reigning champs.
I'm a part of the NFC. My team is in the NFC.
Yeah, but this is not the NFC South.
But it's still NFC.
So what the fuck?
They're champions of technically they're champions of the NFC.
Yeah, they are, but I mean,
so there are reigning defending champs. I'm saying that's like a whole. Any other team,
y'all need to worry about your division before y'all worry about them. That's what I'm trying to say.
Book.
I'm trying to say that.
Who we got to worry about anymore? Wentz gone. Eagles Garbo.
You say this as a Giants fan?
Yeah.
Y'all don't really got a leg to stand on.
Cowboys. Yeah. All right. Dak just got paid. Matter of fact, I'm. That was a good thing to see Dak and his just due as far as like what he's did for that team and what he is to that team. But he's got to come back healthy. He's got to come back strong. I'm hoping that he doesn't get injured or I'm not on wood. But yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, we got to see how that ankle is.
That shit was turned the other way. I saw that. Did you see that? It was like late September.
Yeah, I was watching that game. I was watching that game live. That shit was disgusting. Because I saw him get hurt, and then like you know how like replay systems are. They just kept showing that shit bad times, different angles. I'm like, all right, nigga, we get it. Shit, rotate. Y'all can chill out. But I don't think there was another free agency signing, but I'm curious to see where some people go. I want to see what happens with Russell. I saw Big Ben re-signed. I kind of curious to see where Juju Smith-Schuster goes. A low-key signing that would be nice Kenny Galloway. Kenny Galloway is super nice, super talented, great receiver. I think he only played in 5 games. He had a hip injury. But that nigga played with Matthew Stafford, so I like to see him in a real offense. And if he can't get in a real offense, maybe Jacksonville, that's a young upstarting team. He would help them out a lot as a better receiver with some of the people they have. But he's trying to get paid, so and I don't think a lot of people have a cap for how good of a receiver Kenny Galloway is. Yeah.
Oh no, I'll show you afterwards. This is really overbearing. I'm sorry, folks, if you can't see this, but anyway, I'll tweet it. I'll retweet it on my Twitter, which is Tyler Lieber.
I was gonna say we pretty much went over all our notes. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Let's see.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a long episode.
Oh, I want to get into like our weekly purchases or weekend purchases of what we spend on ourselves. You know, sometimes outside of like our passion or like bills, obviously, or whatever. My weekly purchase this week was literally getting my jacket all like spiffied up. I bought like I went to Rags Underground Records in LA.
No sponsorship.
Still,
fuck them.
Shazam.
No.
But
give us a check.
I got some. I got a couple pins. I got a couple patches sewed on. Well, not sewed on. They're like iron on. They're like an option. But yeah, that I was literally happy about that for like literally from when I got there to like now. It's like the little things. It makes me look damn good too. Well, anyway,
I bought a book. I bought a book called Ultra Learning. It's very fascinating. Somebody in the book that they actually talk about learned MIT not even being at the school and pretty much just YouTubed everything. And when he couldn't, like, for the online research or for the research he couldn't get online. And it's just like another guy learned multiple languages and he actually traveled to Brazil to learn Portuguese and stayed there for 3 months and was pretty fluent in it. It's just a fascinating book. I haven't been able to read it the last few days, but I just want to get back into reading and learn. That was the last like miscellaneous purchase that I had because I don't be purchasing shit because I'm trying to fix shit and upgrade the mics for the podcast. So, yeah, that was the last thing that I bought. I might buy some coconut. No, what the fuck is it? I think it's coconut. For like hair, nails, stuff like that. Just some health shit. I've just been trying to get healthy. I've been trying to get healthy, to be honest. I don't think that's the right thing to call them, but
coconut pills.
We're gonna go with that for the time being. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Because we got a lot of dead air on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, right. As far as your mental health, how can I forget about mental health? I say this literally every single week on the podcast. I post shit on my Instagram, Twitter when I can. Mental health is a very, very important thing for you to do in this day and age, in the society today, with everything that's going on, with how you are as a person, how you think about stuff, how you process stuff. It's easy to be caught up in,
Wait, are you closing out or you want to talk about this?
Oh, I thought we were closing out.
It's up to you. That's why I was like, you went on this like rant like you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to close out.
Oh, then all right.
We got shit to do, bro. But yeah, as far as mental health goes, and I try to train all of what I try to instill as far as mental health goes, as far as trying to better myself as a person, and I think you see some of it too. And whatever situation that you go through in life, as far as whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, you just gotta be able to be prepared. And with being prepared comes making sure your mind is right. So that's all I really wanted to get across as far as like that whole situation goes. And I got a lot of stuff on my mind, obviously, so I'm not having a clear head right now as I talk about this. But yeah, make sure you're working on that every day of your life, 24/7. It doesn't stop. So keep it going. Please keep it going.
Yeah.
If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Get you a therapist, or if you can't afford a therapist, just
try to reach out to a friend.
Try to reach out to somebody, man, because that's half the battle right there. And then the other half is just accepting yourself for what you are, who you are, and what you'll become.
Life's better with you in it, so please be.
Life's better with me in it. I'm just kidding.
Be in it, and
what you got over here?
What? Get his hand, bro. Yeah, life's better with you in it. Yeah, you're important. I had to hype somebody up today because they was going through it, but it's your job as a friend. That's how I look at it. Sorry if this episode was definitely all over the place because we just kind of got hit with some shit and it kind of turned into a different podcast than what it was originally. Hopefully you found some sort of entertainment out of it.
Yeah, man, this was fucking fun, even though that we were kind of crackheads with it.
Bro?
What?
That ass, bro?
What?
You didn't want to say it when you was closing out the fucking podcast.
I'm sorry, but we got in all right though. Yeah, like no matter like.
Nigga, I ain't done yet.
All right.
Bring this motherfucking back. I can just grab the wheel and just try to drive it.
Sorry. Damn, man. I'm just kidding. Man.
Nigga, say what you gotta say then.
No, I'm good. I'm positive. I'm good.
I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say. Rate this shit 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Listen to it on Spotify. Share it with somebody. Even if you don't fuck with the podcast, share it with somebody. You never know who might need this podcast, might need something like it. I plan on, hopefully, God willing, I can pay off the 2 major bills that I need to pay off within the next 2 weeks. We get that stimmy from Moneybag Joe. And I buy...
Bands Biden.
I didn't hear that. That's funny. And then I buy the microphones. If anything, I buy 2 microphones for me and Tyler. And if I could do that, then we could have this crisp ass audio sound where we could have call-ins for our guests so they don't have to be here physically. And if we do that, I would get some people from the FGC. I'm going to try to get Galaxy. Shout out to my nigga Galaxy. I'm going to try to get El Chicote. I'm trying to get Brian F. I'm trying to get Hollywood, Rob TV. I'm trying to get Joe Monday. There's a few people in the FGC that I want y'all to meet from my world. Tyler's been doing a great job to bring his guests, but I'm trying to bring my guests. And there's plenty of others that I want to get on the podcast as well. Hopefully we can do that just so y'all can tap into the FGC world, see my lifestyle, understand me more, because we get the model's perspective. I want y'all to understand me as well. And yeah, just do the damn thing. Have a fun time. I think that would be better. Because then we could get Brent on the motherfucking podcast. He ain't here. We get Orlando on the podcast. There's so many people we could get when I get this mixer. I have the mixer. I just need the mics for it so we can sound crisp and good and all that jazz. So I love you guys. Till next time. Bye. Guys, till next time. Bye. Guys, till next time. Bye. YouTube land, what's good? It's your boy B Heard, aka Brian, aka Prince, aka Prince Virginia Wild Hayden. Be sure to leave a like on this video, a comment on this video, and subscribe. And join the royalty or royalties, whatever you want to call it. Your boy is trying to get partnered on YouTube, so that's 1,000 subscribers. So please be sure to subscribe. Thank you guys. Enjoy the video.